say that the trends that I really I'm going to follow are simple things. Retailers are now innovating like crazy. How are they going to continue to do so? Are they going to remain agile, right? Like think about buy online, pick up in stores. That before COVID was supposed to take like 6 months, 8 months to execute. They were able to, retailers here were able to execute on that within 3 weeks, right? Are we going to remain agile? But you asked me for bigger trends, more forward looking. So I'm a fan of the metaverse, for better or for worse. We can have an entire session on that, but
Yeah.
I do think that there is an opportunity for retail to blend the physical with the digital. Uh, when I in my own, like, I do some surveys just to understand consumer sentiments. There is a group of people who are perfectly okay with a digital only experience,
Mm.
right? So if that group increases, especially the younger generations, they, how do we actually build that ecosystem? I think that's a game changer in many ways. The second, from my perspective, is sticking with the technology theme, would be this. Historically, technology has been not accessible to the smaller retailers and the smaller people who don't have that technical expertise. Now, with the low code, no code option, you can do anything virtually, right? You can build a chatbot in 5 minutes. You can build certain AI interfaces in a few days without no technical experience. So now we're again going back to solving a consumer's pain point without having to be really technical in your expertise. And I think that has the potential. Now with the low code, no code option, you can do anything virtually, right? You can build a chatbot in 5 minutes. You can build certain AI interfaces in a few days without no technical experience. So now we're again going back to solving a consumer's pain point without having to be really technical in your expertise. And I think that has the potential to democratize retail and to level the playing field for most retailers. So those are the two
Mm.
trends that I would be watching, perhaps in reverse order. The low code, no code first, and metaverse is still a few years away, but I do think that that will come to fruition. And I would be interested, right? Like, emerging countries might this might be an opportunity for many of them to leapfrog
Mm.
more of developed countries to and come up with innovations that are very, very specific. Because for metaverse to actually succeed, you need really high-end technology, computing power,
Mm.
infrastructure, and emerging countries don't have that. So they might come up with much better creative solutions
Mm.
to bridge that divide than would be a developed country like the US or Europe. And that's the space that I'll be watching, especially that group of countries, to see what do they do? How do they actually build this
Mm.
new world that we might be entering?